Hi guys, Ralph here. This is a donation from Leslie. It was donated quite a while ago, to be honest. It's been sat on the shelf doing absolutely nothing. It works, everything's fine. I'm going to show you how to tear this thing down so you can give it a good maintenance. This is the thing with a lot of retro gear, is what is almost current is kind of retro. In a way, eventually. I mean, everybody's Spectrums were brand new when they came out originally, so yeah, 360s aren't current. The Xbox One, the Series S and X, and whatever else is the latest ones on Xbox Series. But this was donated by Leslie. She says it was making a lot of noise. The power supply was making a lot of noise. We've teared that down on another video. It's just basically they have fans inside. Who knew? So this is how you tear down an Xbox 360 S, and thanks again to Leslie for donating this. Right, slip on its bottom, so that's stood upright like that. Click on the bottom side, press this button in here, get something to lever a little bit with, take off that. You can remove the hard drive now if you wish. Might as well. That pulls and pulls that pin down there, which is fine. Nice 250 gig hard drive. Thank you, Leslie. The side of this will pull off. Simple, it's very flexible plastic, will come off easily. Now, this part here is a little bit tricky. The opposite side from where these tiny little notches are, it's actually plastic welded into certain areas on here. You'll have to get a screwdriver, you'll figure out where the actual nubbins are, which have been squashed into this ring piece on here. Yeah, I know. And then eventually it will come off. This, once it's been done and some of our broke, it will come off quite easily. There is one big part there which is difficult to get off when you don't know about it. See, these little bits have just been squashed into the plastic. So this will have all been made in one go, and then the whole piece will have been slapped into place. Now, to get where the tabs are to get this ring off, I recommend, because you can see the tab inside there. There are a few of these. That end bit doesn't have one, middle bit does. Get a screwdriver behind it and pull and keep holding. This side has one as well. You can just get the screwdriver behind it and just twist a little bit. Same on this side, I've got 3 on this side, which should come off. It's not as easy as what it looks, but about there. I can just barely see it. There. There's a smaller one there, and this end one can be got from this end here. Come on. There's always something awkward. Won't come out. I was hoping this would be a quick video. Right there. There we go. Ring off. Turn upside down. Do the same again on this side. It's probably best with some plastic spudges or something that will take these off. You will invalidate your warranty. So basically this is very flexible, the tabs go in and it will come off quite easily. Same on this side, it's the lines here that I've got parts behind it. Once these do come off, then they are pretty easy-ish to get back on and off again. He says by pulling the wrong part. Need to pull the plastic only. See, some of them will break, they're in the holes. Actually, the ones with the actual lines on there are the bits that are all okay. Once they're out, they're done. See, they're all on there. They just go into these parts here. Some are broken off, as you see there and there. But that's not really an issue. These will push back into place afterwards. Right, the end part here, pull it up. There's another smaller one there, smaller tab. It makes it tricky to get hold of. But you can get it bent. If you actually wanted to get in here absolutely desperately, then yeah, you just drag it open and that's it, done. But I'd like to put this back together again afterwards. So there's a small one there, inside here, which if you can see it, then it is kind of right in there. Maybe go from this side, get the edge of the screwdriver underneath it, and it is tricky to get that one off. Because you've got the metal framework of the actual shell of the Xbox in the way. And I can't seem to get that one out. Okay, let's keep going around. Maybe that one will become free in a second. That's 5. We're just holding in on that one there. Am I right on that? Yes, I am. There we go. Eventually, it is a full size one. I thought it was a smaller one. There is scratching on there, but this will be hidden completely anyway. Now here comes the tricky parts. There are 2 tabs on here. You want to prise up and prise up. The small one there. This will bring that corner out there. Now, while trying to keep that open, there's also the same down here as well. See the first one all the way across here. Prise under. So you're probably best just using your thumbs to prise that there. So you can get that off. There is another one behind here as well, which I think, luckily, has not decided to come out. It would have been nice if it came out. This is the trickiest part of all. Ah, there we go. Nice to free itself. So one goes up, one goes down. So that's the tricky part about it. So turn it over there. That's your top off. You can't take the front off yet. Or could you? Possibly. I'm going to leave that in place. What you need is these black screws on here and a T10 screw. Put it on the screwdriver with the front facing that way. One long black screw. One over here. More power on that, do. 2 long screws. We go round clockwise. Let's go to the one in the middle. 3. You can ignore the black ones. You can ignore this other T10 screw over here. There we go. 4. I am just interested in getting into this. That's all. 5. So then now, turn it back round again. This lid should now come off. The front will drop over. The problem with it is this metal casing is now stuck on something. Right, here is what you should have done earlier. Okay, it's stuck on your card here. That's going to get edited out. Undo your card. This is, I think, is the wireless card for this. Take off, remove. It's going to go USB behind there, or something very similar to a USB. It's actually quite a bigger USB. That comes out. It's holding in this corner of the metalwork. So then this could come out. And the front bit's already popped off anyway. There's a ribbon cable holding the front end on here. If you want to take this off, these are so fragile once you get inside them. Push either side of the ribbon cable. There's a clip holding it all in place. Slide it out. Then your front end's off, which is good. Your disk drive will pop out at the back there with the SATA cable and the power cable. Done. That's out as well to clean. You can get to most places now. You can clean the fan, you can clean the heatsink without having to remove anything. If you want to do thermal pasting on this, turn her over, unscrew these 4 screws here. That will release the fan, if not the heatsink, from everything. If you want to go even deeper, remove all of these screws around here, around there, and that will take the bottom plate off of here, which then exposes the full board, the motherboard. You can do the thermal paste on there. Once them 4 screws are out on here, then that's an easy, there we go, that will all, should all come out. A little bit of dirt still stuffed in there. With this, I've already took this to pieces already and blown out as much as I can, so it's not that bad. So there you go, that's stripping down an Xbox. Quite simple. If you want to put it back together again, do it in reverse. So, with that in mind, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow me on social media. If you want to donate something like Leslie's done with this one, this I've already been done and cleaned and sorted this out for her. It's fine. She wants it back, that's not a problem, but it's not, she donated anyway, so I can play with this and do what I want with this anyway. So it is working, it is perfectly fine. Done, sorted. If you want to do that yourself, donate something, get in touch. Other than that, I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.